Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're up and running. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
It's little surprise, Peter, that this fella Tonali gets compared to some real legends of the game. The style of play, even his appearance. Yes, he'll be the one expected to take up a deeper role and play make from back there, but I see him as having a lot more than that in his game. His positioning is key. He reads the game particularly well. He's headed for stardom.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread out to the left. And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bergvall. And João Palhinha. Now it's Kolo Muani. Tonali wins the duel this time. Now it's Tell. Great ball if he can get there. That's the keeper's ball. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Out towards the flank. Mbappe! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
That is ended up in no man's land. Bergvall. It's a really well-measured ball. Crunching tackle. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he's picked out the run. He is through here. And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
João Palhinha. And it's Bergvall. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nicely spread. Played back in. Great vision. He's in space and looking for... Takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that should get the job done. Camavinga. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Kolo Muani.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And this is Ronaldo. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
And he is going into that little black book. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that's going to be a booking. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Palinha cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
There they go, hunting in packs. Plays a sharp little ball here. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Schüller. And it's Messi. 5 minutes till the break. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Well, they are now a 9-man team. And it's Simons. And here's Bentancur. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Tell. And that could well leave a mark. They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's heaved it away. And the shot! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Vardiol. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Everyone, please welcome
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Manchester United really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. Can he finish? It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Xavi Simons, played out to the right. Showing great feet there. Bergval. Kolomuani is having a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Kolomuani certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Oh, they could be caught out. Shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
That's a throw. Hazard, under an awful lot of pressure. Bergval. That's a lovely, neat pass. There's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Tell clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's got tall. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
João Palhinha really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vardiol. Camavinga. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Shot could be on. Kolomuani. Now it's Tell.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, bang on target.
Substitution.
Tottenham choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. Mbappe purring through the... He's had a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And he's found a way past. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Van de Ven. And it's Porro. And he's picked it up out wide. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Akanji has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. He is therefore off. He gets big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And it is reclaimed easily. Over to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, shooting chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Camavinga. João Palhinha.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And this is Ronaldo. And here's Camavinga. Vardiol. He shifted it to the flank. Back into the middle. Picked Hazard! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's worked it through. Oh, he's through! It's one-on-one! He's found some space. Chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's there to belt it away. Pedro. Be a chance. Pedro Porro has it out wide and in space. Here comes the corner. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. And it's been taken short. And that's gone loose. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Hazard. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knows what's coming. A second yellow and he's off. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. Manchester United are going to be forced to play the rest of the game with just 7. Messi. Now it's Odobert. And the shot! All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Against the crossbar. Cleared without complication. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines.
6 added minutes has
Hazard.
been indicated.
Aimed beyond the defence. João Palhinha. And it's Hazard. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. This looks promising.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's on it, can he get away? Xavi Simons driving forwards. Simons cross, climbs up big! And he hits the net! Deep, deep into injury time! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's it, it is all over. Manchester United pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, smashing header. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, they can break here. Danny Vivian finds himself in the starting lineup. Jim, what would you say are his most notable qualities?
Well, first and foremost, Peter, he's a solid defender. Never one to lose his man or get too distracted on something else. But he's also a very good footballer, more than capable of starting a counter-attack by picking out a telling pass from the back.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Camavinga. Mbappe. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes.
Shoots! And he's heaved it away. And it's Caicedo. Camavinga. Camavinga! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Still goalless at the moment. Coventry applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Oh, good take in a good area. Rodoni. Great defending, strong and determined. Back to the keeper it goes. Grimes. Now Rodoni. Knocks it into space. Alexander-Arnold did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Mbappe. Great chance! They want to be quick to recover this.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Camavinga, played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's a key interception.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's had it taken off him. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Well spotted.
Thinks about the shot. Chance for a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Pinches it off him. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Quick look, then play. Up he goes! And one more try! Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike! What a moment of brilliance. control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although...
Hazard is on. He's had a shot! They've done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Number 11, Eden Hazard.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. That's going in strongly.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. He is through here. Guardiola in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's been flattened there. And that is expertly dealt with. And the shot! That's a half-decent try. Looking for the run.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's gone searching crossfield. Hazard. Good ball, good take. That's a good ball. Can he finish? Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Manchester United, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during... Can he finish? Oh, the... Hazard. Mbappe. He's having a go. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Hazard! And he should have made it 4.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Grimes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Hazard. Now the delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Cristiano Ronaldo is being harried and hassled.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Oh, it's played into the area. Caicedo tries a shot! Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
The attendance for this match was 29,830.
And he's had it nicked away. Vardiol. Vardiol. Now there's a fine ball. And a chance! They've scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
The goal scorer for
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
It's become a case of men against boys. Rodoni. He's got away. Good take, and is he in? Mbappe. Oh, well played, well played. Caicedo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Plays the return pass. Rodoni. Gets into some space. Plays a sharp little ball here. He slings it in. Caicedo. Azar. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi receives it in a wide position. Great skill, that's nice. Big chance! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Manchester United, after 72 minutes, is number 10, Lionel Messi.
Manchester United are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, terrible pass. Now that looks a decent... And the shot! And that is faded wide.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Alexander-Arnold. Messi. And he was quick to react. Spread it left.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Out towards the flank.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's going for goal! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Now it's Messi. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Goes for a shot! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
Coventry can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
And it's Azar. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's picked his way through, and he's managed to get free.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
A real chance! He scores! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Number 7.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
Alexander-Arnold. No, that's been intercepted. That's a sharp pass. And that could set him on his way. Mbappe. And this is Ronaldo. Played out to the right. Messi. And Messi! That is ended up in... And he's following up! Well, now it's this time, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Manchester United, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got a side promoted into the Italian top flight, 17 years of age, I think, and he was the mainstay in a team at that early age, playing in virtually every game and dictating the play. He stands out, doesn't matter how old he is.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Mbappe. Can he get it through? Crosses it in. Climbs up big! Goal! Manchester United! An extraordinary start!
Boost they needed. Brilliant.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Newcastle are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Foot in. Vardiol. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. And it's Camavinga. And Caicedo. He shifted it to the flank. Messi. Chance! It's there! 2-0 and in next to no time. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
After 9 minutes is number 10, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now it's Joe Linton. Manchester United have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Vardiol. Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. No way through, so back it comes. Camavinga! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he has kept it out somehow.
Camavinga clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Point-blank header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bruno Guimaraes played out towards the right wing. Mbappe. Messi, looking understandably energised after his goal. Alexander-Arnold. And he's picked it up out wide. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. It's a mighty effort! No, not the best of headers. Linton. And it's Tonali. Mbappe. Oh, good spread. And this is Messi. Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. And Messi! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control. Tonali. Vardiol. Caicedo. 30 minutes gone. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Barnes, and it's Guimaraes. Barnes, the ball goes in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Mbappe. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Linton. Gordon. And he's been shifted off it. Caicedo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Hazard. And Caicedo. He's looking wide.
Oh, that's neat.
Well, he seems to be operating on a wavelength all of his own. I don't know what he was trying then.
Hall. And it's Messi. Hazard. Out to the right. Messi. Messi! And somehow he kept it out.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Bruno Guimaraes. Tonali. And it's Miley. And there's the end of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Manchester United absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Manchester United are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Real chance! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Van Dijk. It's not an especially good pass, that. Caicedo. And Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Caicedo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread it left. He slings it in. Messi! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh no, this does not look good.
3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And no surprise, that's a booking.
The attendance for this
Messi.
match was 71,550.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? He's got a goal! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
After 63 minutes is number 10, Gordon.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
Vardiol.
Mbappe!
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Hazard. Oh, that's nice. And he shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Gordon. Messi. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Aimed beyond the defence. And he's picked out the run. He has found the way through. And he was alert to it. Linton. It's Barnes. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Hall. Now it's Gordon. Bruno Guimaraes, over to the left. Now it's Gordon. Hazard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now Mbappe. Vardiol, who's set up one goal so far. And this is Ronaldo. Hazard, spread out to the left. Shoots! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Hazard. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Schär gets across to intercept that. Looking for options for movement. Hall. Linton. Now it's Gordon. And he's intervened well there. Caicedo. Out to the left it goes. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Gordon. Zhao. Nicely spread. Miley gets into a good position. It's run loose here. Great vision. Barnes picks it up out wide. And the shot! They've done it! And what a climax we have here! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So here comes a substitution. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Newcastle give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Hazard! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that will be the final act. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Manchester United clearly will be very happy the way they went about things. Pretty much never lost concentration despite going ahead in an unexpected manner.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
And this is now today's lineup.
I think this is a formation that offers excellent balance, Peter.
Particularly tried and tested in the Italian game, of course.
Yeah, and exported with great success too, because it allows half of the team to commit to either attack or defence. The three at the back and the double pivot, as well as the three attackers and two wide men. Teams often switch between this and 4-3-3 by dropping one of their pivots into the defensive line. It's very adaptable.
There's the whistle.
Caicedo.
Now it's Hazard. Close. Hazard! Oh, split-second reaction.
Hazard clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's been taken short. There's the shot! That's another chance! Goal! Manchester United!
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
After 5 minutes is number 5, Caicedo.
Manchester United gain their reward with an early goal. And it's Hazard. Goes looking wide. Mbappe. Vardiol. Played out towards the right wing. Played back in.
Well, that is one way to stop him. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Camavinga.
And Hazard. Over to the left. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Delivery from big header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Cristiano Ronaldo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
James. Broadhead. It's a really well-measured ball. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Foot in.
Alexander-Arnold. Danny Vivian. It's Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Messi has it out wide and in space.
Tries a shot! It's loose, and there's a race. Goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Takes a shot! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And This is getting better and better.
Manchester United, after 20 minutes, is
A momentary lapse
22.
exploited with glee.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Caicedo. Mbappe. Windass. James. Broadhead. Played out to the left flank. Gets into some space. Alexander-Arnold. Tries to play it through.
Oh, he's caught him in or out. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Turns and goes back. Shoots! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Vardiol. Now Mbappe.
Azar.
And it's Camavinga.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. That's good play. Real chance! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Manchester United, after 33 minutes, is number 10, Lionel Messi.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Mbappe
Going full tilt down the left.
Manchester United finding their passes.
Azar! Oh, that's a waste.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Doyle.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano! It's hit the upright. Azar
Conjures time and space where few can. And he was quick to react.
and that's been won straight back.
James. Broadhead. Hops for safety. And Doyle. Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Very nicely done.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
deftly away. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Manchester United absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Manchester United 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Mbappe! What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
James. Well, that pass isn't the best. Played out to the right.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It is a corner, good chance. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Alexander-Arnold. They get a throw in. Defending was strong and firm. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's... And the shot! And he hits the net! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
After 56 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United are having a ball here. He's having a hit! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least. That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
James.
The attendance for
So we've reached the hour mark.
28,599.
Tries to thread one through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Van Dijk. Camavinga. And it's Messi. Messi running with the ball. Messi. Oh, this is a terrific run. Hazard. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Substitution on the field, number 33. Coming on to replace him is number 27.
And it's Messi. Messi going full tilt down the right-hand side. Messi. Oh, shooting chance! No, that's just wide.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Doyle. Pressing high and with purpose. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Driving forward. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, there was plenty on that.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical
Number
edge.
14, coming on the field is number 7, McLean.
James. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to pass it through. The ball goes in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. O'Brien. James. Now, can they get it back? I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And the finish! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. James. Windass. And it's James. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Messi powering forward here. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Messi! Brought out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
It's Asa! Oh, almost a sixth. Messi goes short, and this is Asa, and the shot! And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Mbappe! No way through, so back it comes. Messi! He's put it wide. Doyle. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. That's O'Brien. Oh, that's well spotted. Caicedo. Could move up a gear here. He's in plenty of space here. And he's heaved it away. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named